Good evening, everyone. For more than a decade now, our investigative series, The Price of Protection, has exposed problems with Florida's court-appointed guardianship system. That system is meant to protect vulnerable seniors from isolation, neglect, exploitation, and abuse. Wendy?
Yeah, that's right, Paul. In fact, one Tampa Bay woman, though, says her golden years are ruined after a dispute over an estate plan from nearly 20 years ago, landing her in guardianship. And tonight, I-Team investigator Adam Wilser shares her story.
Adam, this is Marie Lang in St. Petersburg.
A troubling call that came from this St. Petersburg senior care facility went to voicemail.
I need some help fast, please. I don't know what to do and things are getting worse and worse. I just don't know what to do anymore.
88-year-old Marie Lang tracked me down and made multiple calls to my unlisted number despite being declared incapacitated 6 years ago. We met her outside her facility. Why'd you call me?
I'm not going to live that much longer, and I don't want to live like this. I think I should be free to do what I want, go where I want, and who I want.
Lang lost most of her rights and was appointed a professional guardian in 2018.
And it's terrible that I can't go out with my son and I have to ask permission. That's not right. He's my family. He's the only one I have here.
Kurt Lang cared for his mother after her husband died in 2006. He's one of 5 children, but the only one in Florida. His sister Kim in Michigan says Kurt has been devoted to his mom.
What was his role in her life?
Basically to help her pay bills, to, take her to appointments, to, go walk the dog.
I would have to hire 3 or 4 people to do that, and he did everything.
Kurt began managing Marie's trust in 2012 after she had a stroke. Marie designated him as her pre-need guardian and power of attorney in 2016. The next year, Kurt petitioned for guardianship, alleging his out-of-state brothers attempted to unduly influence her by repeatedly asking Marie for money.
They just wanted everything right away.
Kurt's brothers filed a counter-petition accusing Kurt of tricking his mother into deeding her condo to Kurt and calling for a professional guardian, which a judge approved.
They didn't want him around me because they thought he was influencing me, but he doesn't. He's just doing what his father told him to do.
The 2006 trust said, "Our real estate in Florida shall pass to our son Kurt W. Lang outright."
I was on the deed for my mom's condo, all right, and they were jealous of that.
Marie's guardian sued Kurt months later over the deed transfer and allegations that Kurt diverted $1.5 million from her accounts.
It's all false. It's a jealousy that Kurt was there.
Kurt says the money was used to pay his mother's bills, and his attorney responded that Marie had knowledge of and consented to those transactions. Your guardian used your money to sue Kurt.
I even had to pay her lawyers to do it.
Kurt says mounting legal bills forced him to settle.
In order for them to stop the lawsuit, I had to sign off on the condo, and she sold it.
The condo sold for $565,000, and Kurt received $150,000 in the settlement. Kurt later learned his mother's individual retirement account, worth $1 million, was mysteriously moved to another state, and the beneficiary had been changed.
It's up in Connecticut. I said, what's it doing up there? That's where my son lives. She said,
And he wasn't named a beneficiary originally?
Oh, no, none of them were, only Kurt.
I'm very curious to know why I was taken off as a beneficiary on an account.
And this was after the doctors had determined that your mother was incapacitated?
Yes. Yeah.
Kurt sued his brothers in 2022, claiming they conspired to deceive, coerce, exert undue influence, or otherwise fraudulently convince Marie Lang to remove Kurt as sole beneficiary and substitute the defendants. A judge dismissed the lawsuit, saying the claims can't be brought until Marie's death.
No, I didn't sign anything.
Did the judge ever ask you if you could tell her whether you signed this beneficiary designation?
I never talked to a judge.
Kurt's attorney appealed and is asking for Marie to be deposed.
Don't we all want to know what went on February 18th, 2018, when that all of a sudden the beneficiaries were changed from my client singularly to the 3 defendants.
Lang and her daughter Kim filed complaints with state and local agencies complaining Marie's money is wasted on private nurses they say aren't needed at her full care facility.
They told me that they had to write down anybody that came, who they were, how long they stayed, and what we talked about.
Judge Pamela Campbell appointed a court monitor who found no wrongdoing. In an order, Campbell wrote, the court has repeatedly warned the family not to discuss their drama and negative suspicions with their mother. Campbell warned these visits and telephone calls may need to truly be monitored or restricted. Have you told your guardian that you don't like the way things are going?
Yes.
What is she saying?
Nothing. That's just the way it is.
My team investigator Adam Walser with photojournalist Randy Wright taking action for you.
Meanwhile, the appeal in the disputed IRA case was denied earlier this week, and we're not naming Marie's guardian because multiple investigations have not uncovered any evidence of wrongdoing. Our previous coverage of Florida's guardianship system is all available to watch on our website at abcactionnews.com.